Some people aren't afraid of death. They're afraid that death might find them before they're ready. For thousands of years, humans have tried to cheat death, not by fighting it, but by confusing it, tricking it, slipping past it like a shadow in the dark. And every attempt, no matter how brilliant, how desperate, or how insane, left behind a story, a reminder that death is always watching.
The first story begins with a man who believed he could become invisible to death itself. He created something he called the Black Elixir, a forbidden mixture brewed from plants that grew in places no sunlight touched. He believed that if he drank just one sip, death would lose his scent and pass him by. But the moment the liquid touched his tongue, something changed. His shadow peeled away from the wall behind him. It stepped forward. It moved on its own, sometimes walking ahead of him, sometimes standing behind him, breathing softly, as if studying him. He thought he had escaped death, but maybe death had simply found a new way to follow him.
The second story is real. A practice so extreme, so unimaginable, that it still exists in ancient records. In Japan, certain monks believed that if they dried their bodies while still alive, death would never be able to claim them. For years, they ate nothing but seeds, roots, and tree sap. Their bodies shrank. Their skin tightened. Their heartbeats slowed. When they were ready, they entered a small wooden chamber. They carried only a bell. Each day they rang it to show they were still alive. One day, the bell stopped. When the chamber was opened, their bodies had become perfect husks, neither alive nor fully dead. People said they had defeated death. But if death didn't take them, what did?
Some people believe that if they freeze their bodies at minus 196 degrees, they can wait out death, sleep through it, and wake up in a future where science can rebuild them. Hundreds of bodies now float in metal tanks filled with liquid nitrogen. Some are whole, some are only heads, each one waiting for a world that may never come. Scientists warn that cells shatter like glass at that temperature. Memories fracture, identity dissolves. If they ever wake up, will they still be themselves, or? The fourth story is darker than all the rest because it's real, recent, and still happening. Some researchers discovered that when the blood of the young is transfused into the old, aging slows down. Cells repair themselves, organs respond. The body begins to remember youth. But something else happens too. Some patients reported memories that weren't theirs, flashes of faces they had never seen, dreams that felt like someone else's nightmares. If blood carries more than oxygen, if it carries pieces of who we are, then what exactly were they becoming? All of these attempts, the elixir, the monks, the frozen bodies, the borrowed blood, prove a single truth. Humans have always tried to outsmart death, but death